Thank you, Lenovo, for sponsoring this video. So, it's hard to find a new computer. If you've gone to Best Buy or looked online, there are dozens of computers out there that look some version of the same. But you gotta know what you're looking for. And you gotta know who's making what you're looking for. Lenovo's been making some of the best laptops out there with their Yoga line, and they're back at it with the Yoga Slim 7, and they've made the computer for pretty much everybody. Before I tell you all about the Yoga and its yoga-ness, let me thank you and you in particular, for being awesome, for being good humans, for supporting the channel. Give you guys a chance to win $500 to do whatever you want. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you do with your brand new Lenovo Yoga Slim 7. Tell me a dad joke. Just leave your social handle in there in the comments so I can contact you if you win. We'll let it run for 10 days, open to anyone in the world. All the information though will be in the description. That's what I meant by description. So when you get the Yoga Slim 7 out of the box, you can tell the Slim lives up to its name. It's 13.9 millimeters thin and weighs just under 3 pounds. So if you're on the go and taking it with you, it should be pretty easy. But the thinness and lightness doesn't come with the expense of strength. It's actually made with an aluminum chassis, and all of the 2023 Yoga laptops, including this one, withstand military grade tests and pass. So it can withstand drops, shocks, vibrations, extreme temperatures, and humidity. So you really are getting it all in terms of build quality. The build aside though, I think good design is something that you want in a laptop, and this has it too. I've talked for years, especially when it comes to smartphones, that I am a screen snob. No matter how powerful a phone is or how good a laptop is, if the screen isn't good, it's not gonna matter what the thing can do. Everything's just going to look bad or blurry or not as good as it could possibly be. I would almost pick screen above anything else. And the screen here is amongst the best I've ever seen because it is a 14.5 inch 3K OLED pure sight display. That OLED display also has a pretty high refresh rate with 90 Hertz. It's also 100% P3 and sRGB color gamut coverage. Also supports Dolby Vision. It's VISA certified for display HDR. All of those terms just mean it is an incredible display, and it's not something that's going to take away from the experience. In fact, in every way possible, the screen makes using this laptop just that much nicer. And again, I know OLED screens have existed in laptops before, but you still don't see them that often. And when you see it, it is very apparent something is different and better about this display than probably any other ones that you're used to. With the rest of the design, you're getting what you'd expect. There's a very large trackpad, actually surprisingly large. They've got 6 speakers built in that go up to 82 decibels in loudness, so really loud. The keyboard was probably one of the more surprising things here. I don't generally think much about laptop keyboards, but this thing was actually really comfortable to type on. It's got 0.3 millimeter deep dish keycaps that I thought conformed pretty well on my fingers. Key travel actually exists here at 1.5 millimeters. Typing on this is not a horrible experience at all. It's actually really good. There's a lot of I/O too. There are 3 USB Type-C ports. 2 of them are USB-C 4.0, so you get high speeds for data transfer. When you do want to use that camera, it is FHD, has 4 noise canceling mics built in, so you can be seen and heard for any meetings or calls that you might take. And for such a slim and light laptop, you're getting a lot built in. If sustainability is on your list of priorities for a laptop, Lenovo definitely has you covered. They put thought into the plastic that's in the packaging cushion. It's recycled. They've put a lot of thought into the aluminum that's built into the bottom of the computer, also recycled. They're using more post-consumer plastic in power adapter cases, things you don't generally think about, but sustainability is really important to Lenovo. So I think all that is great. I think from a design and functionality standpoint, the Slim 7 just does an absolutely awesome job, but it's a computer. What's inside is going to matter. So the version that I've got is packing an AMD Ryzen 7040 series processor with AMD Radeon graphics. Plus you can get up to 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte PCIe SSD. So across the board, you're getting the option of sort of higher end specs at least, which is great for not only performance, but also efficiency. If you want to have a computer, it's like the first to have something in it. Computers with this Ryzen processor will be the first to have AI hardware built in. So they've got a next-gen device ready for new features in the future. Probably one of the best selling points to me of the Slim S7 is the long and luxurious battery life and also charging capabilities. So inside, you've got a 70 watt-hour battery, which can give you 10 hours of battery life. Also supports rapid charge boosts, which lets you recharge 2 hours of battery life in 15 minutes. So you don't need to charge this thing very often. When it comes to actually do it, you're not gonna have to wait that long either. When you are working on the Slim 7, be able to get everything that you need done. It's got adaptive performance built in, which can optimize performance based on whatever it is you're doing. So you can change the performance, battery life, even fan speed dynamically to sort of give you the best performance possible for whatever task you're doing. If you're playing a game, just working online, replying to emails, whatever.
I think probably one of the best things about this is how light it is. Like, hold it with 3 fingers level light. But the big one, it's still like, you know, this is gonna be the best thing about it. You look at its spec sheet. Look at that OLED screen. Look how beautiful it looks. Also, I'm a monster when it comes to tabs, but it can handle every single tab that you want to throw at it. And like when it comes time to actually like do some work, the keys are surprisingly nice. Laptop keyboards are not good usually. This is really nice type on. The deep dish keys, it's clicky. You actually have like a noise, which is not something I'm used to on a laptop. It's a nice typing experience. Also, the trackpad is weirdly wide, so I have a ton of room to scroll any way I want. It looked like a little bit odd at first, but it's been absolutely awesome to actually have to do things on. The bigger the trackpad, the better. Then when it's time to go, put it right in and I'm good to go. Lenovo's made it really easy to like this computer with the screen, the keys, the power, the large trackpad, and sort of the lightness of it all. It's a really easy product. Just grab with me, take it, we're ready to go. If you want to check out the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7 for yourself, all the links will be down below.